The only thing I can tell you is that Sarah had indeed changed. In your opinion, why would your mother remain in hiding over several weeks?
You must leave me alone now. I have agreed to everything, even to...
But you do realize your mother will have to accept the consequences of her acts.
I do not want to know.
Since then, we have become one and the same. We have officially erased the identity of my sister Emma. Emily Hillsborough, the woman with two faces.
Everyone seems to be a little unnecessarily heated. Don't forget where you are, please.
No one willing with the murder. Darren, the conference has started. Time is of the essence. Sort and join us as quickly as you can in the conference room. Everyone will be expecting you.
President, this is not really the right time for that.
Your mother's seat cannot remain. You must replace her while she's still missing. You and I were to support Mortimer on this project. I don't know what the subject is, but the future of our country depends on it. Given the importance of all this to Mortimer, we won't let the conference begin without you. So if you don't want more servants looking for you, I'd advise you to quickly and to put a brave face on it. The best favor you can, Louis and Frank, is to come and support Mortimer's project at the conference.
Don't worry. You can count on me, Miss. I shall help you with Mortimer's project as soon as I've finished up.
Good, Louis. Sarah would be proud of you. I'll stall them while you're on your way. Haste. I'm going. Don't be long.
Tell them that I'm on my way.
Dead? What the hell's been going on? See what Senior asks. Miss Fidel, I'm disappointed. Expected more from... Mother, fire here, and the ashes are warm. If you did it, Mother, it'd been easy with only one hand.
Richet expected at the conference. Take the door to your left, guests. If you are serious. Ah, Louis, thank you for joining us. About to begin our conference. Let me explain what is at stake.
You kindly, but what do you expect of me? My mother's the one who was supposed to attend, not me.
Indeed, what wasn't it? Unfortunately, she hasn't been found, and can't stay here indefinitely. The conference must begin, and it would be truly better to the Order to join it.
It's in
Concrete terms.
The same way, there are two masters who did an important subject.
You and Sir Gregory, I presume.
We shall be the master of the ceremony. It was our obligation to each bring to the table debates a decision for the
project by all, Louis, and us.
myself are merely means. Finally, if the project is valid, each guest goes home and starts work happen.
It can take.
Explanation of the aim of it all?
I was coming. The aim of these meetings, gather the most influential people, in order to think together about the future.
The future of who?
World, Louis.
Our desire is to steer the destiny of our respective countries for the good of all, and to no longer suffer the random hazards of history.
Often hold this kind of society.
In general, once a year, in actual fact, it tends to events that gatherings.
Do you often hold this kind of
In general, yeah. In actual fact, it tends to be events that are gatherings.
active?
Oh, has more always existed. It continued from generation.
How long? Active?
Oh, this tradition has always existed. It has continued from generation to generation.
Can you give an example of an event that was here before being implemented outside world?
Well, take the French Revolution. It was died here 2 years of implementation in France.
Concerning the case of the French Revolution, wasn't invited. As the American is concerned, Louis, I find that we planned it 5 years implementing it, for example.
Louis, let me keep you a moment. Let you in on it before we begin, because I'm going to need it. You see, the project I'm going to present concerns the territory of Anna in America. It's Spanish territory, and I'm going to make the proposition for it to become French.
But how does that concern me?
Well, you see, I prepared mother, thinking about it crazy. Unfortunately, Sarah went missing getting the job. I at Louisiana increased this vast getting French, and that's if Spain that the intent of all this is to hide. If the United took Louisiana, Godfrey would know well that he will have lost the entire North Continent. They take place in several. Otherwise, change will be to reject. Because I think they won't of course, like you. Now, we'll need to catch up, and you'll be able to let. I propose we get started. First of all, to thank you for taking time to come.
The honours, my lord.
Here we are together to discuss tomorrow's world. Even the tensions between our... I must ask you to keep an open... As Sarah de Richet is able to be among us, please Louis de Richet, who will represent order and will vote on behalf when the time comes.
Welcome among us, Louis.
Welcome, Monsieur. I hope effective than his mother regarding of the King of France. There has proved particularly ineffective.
Come, Manuel, you're not going to spoil our visit. Order's mission was not to protect King Louis XVI, as far as I am aware.
We're talking about the King of Diva, for goodness sake. It seems obvious to me he protects him. If the Golden Order wants to pride itself on being an influential organization, it should have kept it.
Thank you all. I am honored to be among you today. I will strive to represent the interests of the order as best I can.
Perhaps begin, Lord Mortimer.
Certainly. I have a dream. Our nation
continue to support each other, more now than ever. Dream that, for the common good, we will do what it takes to ensure stability in the modern world. I have that we lead by example, ensure that the American territory remain in peace.
Thank you for the thought, Lord Mortimer. I don't see where...
I'm coming, President. I'd remind you that North America is currently divided between the United States on the east and Spain, occupies the remaining two of the continent. I propose that Spain lead the center of the continent to France, namely Louisiana.
Louisiana? But, well, it is not for Mortimer. Sincerely hope I come all this way to yell on about what Spain should not do. When with the trouble of gaining the territory a few years ago, it was not just use it today. Have myself clear.
I tell you, William, you speak and yet you are about to tear us apart.
Duke Man, I perfectly understand you, but you're my proposition.
Since you give me my good allowed it, but I am in here what Spain possibly gave the sale of Louisiana.
I never sail, my...
I do not understand.
territory left to conquer if taken northwest. It is, of course, occupied by your glorious Indians.
Soon be real savages, so that's the question.
Duke, these savages, as you call them, before you, they are on...
As much as they like cattle to Mr. Washington's nations to provide him labor. Keep your morals to yourself, if you please.
Senor, I'd like to be associated with that. Of black slaves in the United States of America is a conflict I'll resolve at a future date.
Senor, you must know that France will ban these barbaric practices.
Oh, do not get on your horse, Monsieur French. The only reason why France ceased trading in slaves is because of the blockade that Great Britain has imposed against you. The instant the shipping lanes have stored, France will again treat people like cattle.
Come now, let us not regrets. Way, and these people have souls, Louis. We bring the good them in order to save them. You'll see. Colonization need many benefits too.
Excuse me, I shall... Duke, I believe that Spain should cede Louisiana to France, free of...
This is utter task, Lord Mortimer. What example you set for your young... Isn't that, Monsieur de Richet? Do you understand of this proposition?
I say, William, I find your project mostly disfavors me. You were my friend.
To calm your expansionist fervor. France, in Louisiana, should persuade you not to attempt anything to take the territory by force. Louisiana is a vast wetland, where you would needlessly lose most of your troops. It would weaken and offer certain nations the perfect opportunity to take back your famous United States. I am protecting you from yourself, George. Trust me.
I understand. But with friends like you, sir, I certainly don't need any more enemies. I know what you're doing.
Not too fine a point on it, Lord Mortimer, but I doubt the sea would be in favor of Catholic Louisiana being handed over to secular revolutionaries and king killers.
I should think Monsieur de Richet's opinion on this subject, does he not?
In any case, my lord, I doubt the English crown will agree.
Ich will sicher Ihnen, Emily, nie Preußen für diese Vereinbarung akzeptieren.
Duchess, I am persuaded that we shall find a common ground.
That's it, William. These are grave times. We don't care about the fate of Louisiana. Restless expanse of pure swamps interests nothing but yourself.
Speak for yourself, my friend.
Hold on there, Mr. Royal Gigolo. Lower the volume, and let Sir Gregory finish.
Home, Godoy, and now Volner? More delicious pleasure.
There you are, William. Projects have taken. We shall continue the discussion tomorrow, but
please be aware that your never be ratified. Those who are opposed to this project, follow me. Thus, Monsieur de Richet?
Come, Gregory, I think rather stay. Wouldn't you, Louis?
I think I'll remain with Lord Mortimer.
You are grave error.
Time will tell.
My friends, I would like to thank you for...
Good God, William, what is this I hear about you reinforcing military power in Louisiana? I have no interest in having France for a neighbor, and you know that very well.
Calm down, George. Louis, explain our plan to Mr. Washington.
I would be only too glad to, Lord Mortimer. Unfortunately, I'm not sure myself that I have fully understood all the details of the plan.
Oh, Louis. President Washington, the United States will double its...
By what miracle have you...
You need to expand, George. You and the two major democracies in the modern world. It is necessary that you both become superpowers.
Are you really going to sponsor democracy throughout the world?
Of course, Monsieur Peru. That's why I don't want Spain to get too attached. Please continue, Louis. Explain my vision, President.
Lord Mortimer intends for you to call the North American continent. He's relying on you to not Louisiana, but to continue to push west.
Indeed, it would be dishonest to pretend that this is not my final objective.
But didn't you tell me before?
Home doesn't see it. By the time it dawns on Senor Godoy, it'll be late because that he's all the continent. Stop once the... It's very likely that once Louisiana becomes a... President Washington will push out even more and take the West Coast.
William, you haven't changed. Always one step ahead.
One step ahead? You're joking. More like 5.
No, my friends, it's getting late. Mr. President, continue to take offense over my project when we in the conference in the morning. You do it to a T. Gregory has the audacity to send an emissary to convince you to go against me. Do me a favor. String him along. The more they the more we'll... Let's get some rest. I would like to ask a favor of you. I'm going to require our services.
How? Tell me all about it.
Our adversaries are many, and the closing vote of the conference will soon be upon us. Is of an essence. I'll need you to assist me.
How can I help?
I need you to go this very evening. Persuade Senor Godoy to join us. He is the backbone of Gregory's resistance. Round. The others will follow in stampede that Gregory will be able to but admit.
Lord Mortimer, with the last person Godoy wants to...
I'm sure you can do it. Believe in you.
Believe that's then...
Nevertheless, I wouldn't bring up all the habits and customs of the court with him too much. I'm on edge. I doubt he'll be able to abide by the rules of etiquette that befit his rank.
Thanks.
However, it must be done for the tomorrow morning. It's important, Louis.
Go straight away.
Thank you, my boy. And get some rest afterwards. Big day tomorrow.
Peru's name tag's fallen off. Where's it? was Emily. Duke Manuel.
Ah, you're the Richet. You would Duke Manuel by any chance?
I was going to ask you the same question.
I wanted to speak, but no one will open the door. He's in there.
If I want to pass through, I'll have to get out of the way. He won't let me by. I'll have to find another way of damned room. I couldn't have hoped. An old society from Roman Gaul. Duke Manuel Good.
Ah, you're the Richet. You wouldn't have seen Duke by any chance.
I was going to ask the same question.
To speak to him, but no one will open the door. He's in there.
If I want to pass through, I'll have to get Volner out of the way. Won't let me by. I'll have to find a getting into the damned room.
Can I for you, sir? I am at your service and knight, sir.
Manuel.
Sir.
Duke Manuel.
Well, must not expect, sir, I warn.
Well, I've come to talk. An English man like yourself will not let a disagreement get in the way of. I'm convinced that we can come to an arrangement that will satisfy all parties. This project could be beneficial for everyone.
How dare you before? Never will I follow you. Never tell me one idea mortem. The United States can't frowned by overkilling. I do choose more.
In order, my friend, though everywhere, from France, in the United States, England, and many other countries. We have ambitions to carry them out. You'll see. all hell breaks, English support starts to... The Order International Nation. It matters little what governments do. Otherwise, we've gone to their...
Sir Gregor, all wrong. Tell me, do you Spain has any interest in Louisiana to...
I'm get a very mighty price for territory.
Keeping during the conference, Lord Mortimer asked me to have charge.
But you...
No, listen. Do us stop poking into grown-ups' business, wasting my time. Whoever think like you could let me in this single second, ever will I follow. Let me that not refuse any collusion with you. Much fun. Declare war, Monsieur de Richelieu, on you, your family, country. I war like you have seen before. Now get here.
Worse than before. My Lord Duke, they're much standing. Come, there's no need for any... I'm... that...
Get here!
We'll resume tomorrow.
Now leave me.
Good evening, Monsieur Say.
Dutch, you're here. What a charming surprise. I'm beginning to think you can't be without me.
You have managed to penetrate my armor, sir. Am I disturbing you, perhaps?
I said.
Ah, by the way, you surprised me during the conference.
Why's that?
Well, you are going to lose. You stay with Lord Mortimer.
I believe he has every chance of winning.
My, you are a rash one. However, if ever you want to change sides, please feel free to let me know.
But tell me, you didn't come here to try and make me change my mind, did you?
That's the last thing on my mind. Or that have everything to gain by it.
There's no point trying to persuade me. Don't hold it against me.
Of course not, silly. Louis, you ought to ask yourself why I have chosen home. You do trust me, don't you?
Of course, Emily.
Though that it does make you think. There's still time, you know. Join us before it's too late.
Unfortunately, my word is my bond. I don't want to leave Lord Mortimer in the lurch.
Very well, as you wish. It's you to decide.
Tell me, are these visits to Mortimer so intense?
Yes and no. It doesn't normally any new subject, please.
It's late.
Come, Louis.
My friends, do not worry. I assure you that Lord Mortimer's plan will never see the light of day. I shall deal with informing our allies, but for the time being, I need...
What do you think about...
I don't know yet. He looks like he can be trusted. And Duchess Hillsborough. Why isn't she here? She's busy. Don't worry about her.
Oh, isn't it time to replace...
Not so fast, sir. She is an important figure. You ought to have a little more faith in her. What are we going to do about Washington? He hard nut to crack. On our chessboard is Mortimer's king. Don't worry. Mr. President only wants one thing. To keep his dear America united. He won't jeopardize everything he has achieved on him. He has been serving Mortimer for quite some time. It won't be easy to bring him around. Do you feel a word?
Gentlemen, I feel...
Oh, see. I think it is high to left us now.
Emily? Emily? Are you there?
Sir, the conference is about to begin. You are in the conference room.
Tell them I'm coming. Thank you.
Come on, Louis. The game is back on.
My friends, the conference is about to begin. Please excuse me if I troubled you last night with my project. I understand that you might well have a few questions to ask. As you know, the final vote will be cast in a few days. This morning's aim is to answer and check the temperature of your respective positions so that we may reach a greater understanding.
As always, Lord Mortimer.
We parted in perfect, my lord. Where would you like?
He still has a chance of winning us over. Otherwise, his imprecations will lack panache, and we shall be bored stiff.
Oh, let me reassure you, I am convinced that a good night's sleep has brought sound advice, and that this morning will be even more interesting. Therefore, I would like to go around the table in order to hear everyone's first impressions.
Well, I am still firmly against it, even though my choice won't count.
Against.
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 And you, Luke Manuel?
Well, you see, it is...
Goodbye.
Come, Greg. Try to impress me. Please.
Your...
Gregory, under my roof is but my guest. You included. I would be grateful if you would let my guests speak. Duke Manuel, you were saying you still had some doubts?
Well, you see, the situation has changed since last night.
What's going on here, my Lord Duke?
You see, I gave it some thought during the night. New arguments have come to light. After a discussion with Monsieur de Richet last night, I have decided that Spain will join the coalition against France and will go to war as soon as I get back. I am a man of conviction and of honor. And the way that Monsieur de Richet came to me to manipulate me into joining our Sir Mortimer is unacceptable. Further, I refuse categorically your project about Louisiana.
You reap what you sow, William.
I do not believe that Monsieur de Richet may upset you, but you have every right to react in this way.
Well, as for me, I am for Lord Mortimer's project, despite Duchess Hillsborough's overwhelmingly convincing nocturnal attentions.
What? So Emily was playing at trying to win over guests last night?
It was nothing more than a friendly little chat, of course.
How could it be otherwise? And by the way, remember me to your husband when you see him. And you, Preston, what is your position?
Oh, of course.
Well, that leaves just yourself and Monsieur Peru, Louis.
Making me sick. Look at yourselves.
What?
You are pathetic!
Have you been what?
There you are, quibbling away. My Lord Duke this, and Madame Duchess that. You know very well that we're nothing but pam straight. Let's end the charade. It's over.
Jack.
My lord, thank you for everything you've done for me over the years. But it didn't come for free. Now I see the high to pay. Up.
Come, Jack, we'll talk it over.
No, I'm finished. I want my freedom back, my lord. They'll no longer work for you.
Wait!
And you! Stop trying to play the hero, man!
Jack, you know you can count on me. Calm down, please. I'm going to help you.
There's nothing you can do for me.
Don't understand. Spoke to him only recently.
Monsieur Perry has lost it. It's obvious.
Wait for the spectacle of themselves. Well, again, it has worked.
My friends, settle down, please. We are all in shock, of course. Let us pray. Louis's gesture, and you did what you could.
It was very noble of Louis.
It wasn't your
There was nothing to have done.
I think everyone needs a little rest. Can you stay a moment?
Of course.
Louis, I wanted to talk to you a moment as happened. All this is tragic, but I you for doing.
I wasn't able to save him.
You could. You mustn't.
Of course, but I thought I could help him.
I get. Don't torture yourself. I admire what you did. Else, among all these great luminaries of the modern world, even raised a finger. No one. You were the only one who tried to do it.
What are your plans now?
What do you mean?
After the disappearances of both Elizabeth, my mother, and now the Mr. Perlu, I should imagine that your guests are all packing their bags.
This might come as a bit of a shock to you, perhaps because it was so difficult to be convinced that none of us is preparing to leave.
Are you serious?
They're all very experienced politicians, and though they are affected by the situation, which not come a long, long time, they each represent them, and no full at stake here is far than the. See, I am confident that they will all be to resume the conflict.
If you say so. Allow me to take my leave, please.
Of course, you ought to get through. Oh, look. One more thing, please. I wanted to thank you for your support during the crisis, and it gives dissatisfaction to me on this project.
What is it is worth it, my lord? Now, hide from you the fact I have no idea by what miracle we could ever vote.
Trust me, Louis. You'll have more cards to play. See, anything in politics.
I'll see.
Monsieur Van. beautiful pattern.
All right. Retrieved everything.
My dear sister, the cancellation of our reunion hit me like a stab to the heart. Father told me it was for your well-being, but I can't help but blame him. He claims that your condition has worsened and that it could be dangerous for both of us if we met. If only I knew where you were, believe me, I'd be at your side. I haven't received any news from you in a long time. Please write. Your loving sister, Abigail. P.S. I hope you like the enclosed talisman. 30 November. August 24th, 1792. Elizabeth, I am driven to despair and doubt point in writing to you. I'm not even sure you'll read letters. Father controls my correspondence more. I am certain he filters our exchanges. Thankfully, one of the chambermaids is able to help me get my letters to you. But they still remain unanswered. I often think about you and pray every day to be able to hold you tight. We have so much time to make up. I beg you, answer me, please. Your loving sister, Abigail. P.S. That horrible woman came again yesterday. She spent a long time with Father. I didn't understand everything because they spoke, but I'm sure they were talking about you. 30 November. August 24th. June 11th, 1791. My dear Elizabeth, your last letter gave me much cause for concern. Your words were so cold, as if emotions no longer matter to you. Father maintains that the secondary effects soon subside. Should I cling to the belief that we shall soon see each other again, at long last. Write soon. Your loving sister, Abigail. P.S. Don't forget to tell me what present you want.
A novel of a young woman into piety.
My dear Elizabeth, I'm writing to inform you of some unfortunate news. We won't be able to meet as planned on the first Sunday of May. I've been told that you're no better, and, unfortunately, your brothers and I are absolutely snowed under by the work required to govern this new country. Please excuse us. As soon as we can get free, even if it's just for a day, I promise we shall come and see you. Your loving father, John Adams. P.S. Don't hold it against your mother. She still isn't ready. Please don't judge her. I'm sure you'll be able to put all of this behind you one day.
Your Eminence.
Louis, admirable, managed to say, but ever do don't blame your best.
Thank you.
It's not going to matters for him. Now he one less vote for the cause.
You don't see...
Louis, I appreciate your remark, which I will put to the indiscretions. I am in the interests of the Holy See. Above all, a Christian, and it hurts see lost souls take turn.
Of course. Of course.
I hope your Perros act will reconsider, Louis. See where his support for Lord Mortimer got. And what will your mother say when she finds out that you have war with your diplomacy? This cannot really.
Thank you for your advice.
Think now. See you later.
Monsignor G. Duchess Hillsborough. Mr. Bonaparte.
I'm sorry, sir. You are unable to access Monsieur room while his personal effects.
Sir Jacques.
I'll listen to my mother. Not a day has gone without something happening to me. What now?
Louis, open up, please.
Coming, Mr. President, I'm coming!
Louis. Ah, there you are at last.
Yes, I
Saw your mother. She was by Emily, and they both went to the Duchess's room. I tried to join them, but I was refused entry. Louis, this does not bode well.
Shit. Emily might want to... Sister, I must act quickly. Right, Mr. President. You believe that's a niece? Here? In? I hide Emily's room through the... It's locked. Seems like the key is still on the left side. Means I won't be able to pick. I could do as I did in the tower room. I can get the pushing something underneath and making a fall.
The valley. A perfect read of the surfeit of a may come in handy. It's a lovely day. It's initials of the manifesto of Versailles. A born decorated aid belonged to a Slowly, Louis. Nice and slow. It's not a very complex lock. I force it if I can just find to smash it with. I must act.
It's
as if
once
inside.
again, you're the one victim in all this. One about now.
On Earth is. You. Mother?
How do you do this to me? After everything I've done, you are joking, right? You, my life. Emma. Now that Louis is here, Sarah, it's your revenge immediately. What? You think you're going to? Louis, I beg you, longer reason with her. I am Emily. Quits. What? Honestly, don't listen. No, I am Emily. You are where I'm. Louis knows what to tell us apart. After everything we've been through together.
Yes, what?
Don't you dare bring him into this. It's between you and me. I asked. Oh, so stop taking it, Sarah. You pretty little bitch. How you now do everything. You want to take my place, do you? You are joking, I hope. I'm the one who told you everything going on while you were away. Go on then. That's what you, isn't it? Want to kill me? Go on then. Shoot. After all the trouble gone through to find you. Go on. Waiting for. Louis, take this.
What's going?
And in life for this. Shoot. Sorry, can't shoot her. She's my sister. That's enough, Emma. Louis, out. She's dangerous. Sister, what are you trying to do? Be out of the way. I am not Emma. Come on, Louis. Know who the real Emily is.
Wait,
Right, Louis. Get up with the game. Tell him real Emily is.
These things always happen to me.
Well, Leon, you know how to.
Yes,
How can I tell them apart? Wait.
our arrival. What had begun since we last met in London?
But you active, Louis. You even getting some news. Oh, now. Ah, yes, Gère. I was there.
Right. Let's find something else. Ah, yes. Let's speak about my arrival at the manor.
The manor. We split up into two groups. What group did I choose?
You me, along with President Watt, and we informed him we were members of the Order. You know all this. I'm the one who about it.
Let's try something.
We went up to bed, but wasn't tired. I went for a stroll. If we saw each other?
Not at all. I don't think you're going to get away with this deception so easily. I can assure you're going to regret pretending to be me. Louis has exposed you.
Right. I don't think I'll get very far like that. I'll have to find something better.
Oh, I don't think I'll even wait. Finished.
Easy now.
Are you Louis?
Lower your arm.
I better act quick. I don't want things to get out of hand.
She's putting one on you. Look at her for crying out. You were prepared to shoot down.
The secret room study. Talk to them doing. Maybe they've spoken about it between each other yet.
On the night of the disappearance with Al.
What about it? What do you want to know about that?
In Mortimer's secret gallery. What did we find in that room?
Of old junk that Mortimer had collected. A so-called Pandora's bomb of an old sheepskin that for the golden for the Bible of Jew property deeds as all hills and a broken lord. Wasting your time, Louis. Already knows all that. Of course I do. It's there. I've had enough of the raid. This apart. There's one thing I had for you. Ask her. About you just indeed tell you everything about it. Speak about
Talk about us. Came to my room tonight. Talk about.
Beg your pardon? I didn't go into your room last night. The mask is off. What do you mean, sir? I tell you everything. You little She is manipulating you, Louis.
That's enough, both of you. I know who the real Emily is.
You wouldn't get it. See what done. See.
Earth is.
You must leave. Everyone to arrive.
What's going on?
Duchess? Is everything
Go, Mother! Let's find you here.